Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome to the second video on the Toxic Rain Ballista Champion that I League started Ritual League with, where we're going to be giving a brief update on the build, as well as an update on my progress into the League, and maybe a few thoughts on Ritual, but I'll probably save expanding on those for its own separate video. So, an update on the progress into the League. I am level 90 right now. I have been pushing pretty hard the first couple days of the League. It is day 2 of the League. And I've made some decent gear progress. We've gotten our planned initial 6-link, which has a decent roll on it. It's got crafted attack speed, dot multi, and +2 gems. The other mods are irrelevant. And a bit of AoE, actually, from the quality. Got lucky with the harvest craft there. I have a rather nice quiver. Got lucky and dropped a hunter quiver and crafted some chaos dot multi and life. And one of the biggest changes I've made to the build is I've decided to incorporate a self-attack Toxic Rain setup as well. So I have Toxic Rain in a 5-link here, linked to Mirage Archer and some damage supports, and then in the bow I've got the Ballista Toxic Rains. And the playstyle for this I feel like is much more well-rounded than pure Ballista, because pure Ballista did have some problems where there was a lot of damage delay for any monster that we're killing. So even like normal monsters, there was almost a second worth of damage delay between placing the totem, totem activating, totem shooting, damage happening. And that's obviously problematic for clear speed. But you don't really need that much damage to actually handle clearing trash monsters, which is where the ballistas felt awful. So we just throw in a self-attack Toxic Rain for clearing out the trash, since we don't pick up Ancestral Bond. And we have a few 100,000 DPS on that in the end game, and, you know, millions of DPS out of the ballistas. So anything that doesn't die and fall over instantly, the Mirage Archer, you plop down 2 ballistas, takes half a second to do that, and suddenly it's taking way more damage. It's a really enjoyable playstyle, very, very good for rituals. It really demolishes that content, and has pushed me up through the Atlas to the point where I'm on the brink of red maps, but I've been putting off going into them because I do want to get a few upgrades first defensively. So we've got some red maps in the stash. We've got enough watchstones that I could progress to that point. I've just been kind of stalling a bit, honestly. There will be an updated path of building in the description. I'm still very much juggling a lot of different gear options. I have a lot of different sort of tenuous plans in various different directions, so I don't really have a lot concrete yet on the character, but I do like it enough that I think I'm going to push it to the point where I finish it and get a build guide out, so keep an eye out for that if this build interests you. Like I said, the main big change is we've swapped over to a self-attack Toxic Rain. A few smaller things. I did put a couple points into mana flows, which has made the mana situation a lot more comfortable, but I'd still like a more permanent solution than that. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to circumvent the relatively high mana cost of the ballistas. And the pathing over here has changed a little bit, since I did need some more AoE to get more reliable overlap from the pods on single target. But the rest of the tree has remained essentially the same. We dropped out of Farsight in order to pick up Lethal Assault and grabbed Resourcefulness along the way. So that should about cover it. I have actually gotten one last thing. I have hired Killer as an anoint right now. I do want to anoint Watchtowers, but I plan on getting a Elder chest piece with life recovered on kill, so I can drop hired Killer while still maintaining good recovery while clearing. That is the solution to life recovery while clearing. And for single target, I have a high level Vitality, Enduring Cry, and Life Flasks, and that's been more than enough for now, but there are some thoughts floating around in my head as to how I might augment that going forwards, and I'd be curious to hear your thoughts as well if you have any ideas. I'm going to play some mapping footage of the build now, and maybe a little bit of music or something, or just the game sounds. I don't know, you'll know when you watch the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I hope your league start is going at least as well as mine. Hopefully even better.
can't do this just yet.